Hi, my name is Kamila. I'm 16 years old. I'm the 10th grade. I like to read, draft with beats. I like to take photo and video. I also play the piano. I want to tell you about one actor, namely Daniel Keys. He was born on 9 August 1927. His father's name was William Keys. He earned money by selling clothes, books, and metal. Mom's name was Betty Keys. She studied cosmetology and started working with private clients. Daniel was fond of literature and his parents wanted him to have a medical education. He listened to the parents, went to the doctor, but as soon as he is 17 years old, he left. He graduated from the University of Brooklyn and became a certificate psychologist. He worked in the editorial office of the magazines. I also worked part-time as a photographer and teacher at school. The first work was president in 1952, and in 1959 the science fiction stories Flowers for Algernon was published, which brought the afterworld fame. A mentally retarded man named Charlie, at the age of 37, undergoes surgery to enhance intelligence. On the advice of Dr. Charlie keeps a diary in which he writes down his thoughts and everything that happens to him. All this time there was an Algernon mouse in the laboratory, who was also experimented on. Like a mouse, he became a genius, but the effect of the operation quickly fades away. The mouse regresses and soon dies, and he returns to its previous state. Charlie buries him behind the mouse and writes a farewell letter to Alice, where he only asks to bring flowers to Algernon's grave. Charlie Gordon is the main character who has been sick since childhood. Alice Kenyon is a teacher who works at a school for mentally retarded adults. She works with Charlie, who later falls in love with her. Professor Nemur is a scientist responsible for experimenting with Charlie, an obsessed man. They consider Charlie a laboratory animal, not a man. Dr. Strauss is a neurologist who performed Charlie's surgery. Strauss shows care and interest in Charlie. Algernon is a white mouse that was the first experiment. It should be noted that the work raises such a social problem as the impact of the family on the formation of a person. With the birth of a mentally retarded child, Charlie's mother tried in every possible way to correct this error, developed it but did not put feelings and understanding into it. I advise you to read it, as it talks about the perception of the world and many problems of society, as well as the value of each day. At first, the book seems heavy and confusing, but in fact it's very interesting and easy, despite the sad ending.